The North Mayo town of Ballina is playing host to this year's County Fleadh Cheoil. It's a celebration of Irish music, song, dance and storytelling. It's a highlight of the year for many, with sessions, competitions and street buskers filling the town with the sound of music. Just outside the town of Ballina, 16-year-old Hannah and her 18-year-old brother Irla Dunford are busy practicing at home ahead of their Fleadh competition.
I play concertina, 10 years old, baron, shaker, piano, keyboard, bones and guitar. And my favourite instrument is concertina.
And how often do you practice your music?
Well, I practice in every day and every night.
And do you practice along with your brother?
Well, I do, yeah. I got a good brother.
Are you excited about playing in the Fleadh?
Well, I'm so excited a lot, yeah.
And you keep your hand where it is and you'll get a nice bassy sound. So do it again on your own there.
While Irla has been competing at the Fleadh for many years now, this will only be Hannah's second time to take part. Last year, Mayo Comhaltas became one of the first counties in Ireland to introduce the inclusive Cuimsiú competition. It caters for participants with a disability or additional needs, an idea which was first prompted by Hannah.
Hannah has been traipsing off to, the county Fleadh, the Connacht Fleadhs, the All-Ireland Fleadhs. She's been down at the summer schools and all of that, going into sessions over the years. And she's watched her brother, blossom. And she's watched him go up and get his, the picture when you get your medal and all of that at the end. As the years were going by, she was getting a little bit more frustrated. So you were back in Achill at the County Fleadh in 2022. And basically she put the question to you.
Well, she said to me, when can I play in the Fleadh? And I thought about it on the way home. I thought that's a very pertinent question. Like, when can you play at the Fleadh? So I mulled it over for a few months, I suppose, and thought, yeah, we'll see, can we do something about this? So I rang Edel Doherty, who's involved at Comhaltas Mhaigh Eo and Admiral Brown in Foxford. And she's a wonderful woman. And I said, Hannah was wondering, is there a competition for people with additional needs? And Edel said no, but leave it with us. So between the jigs and the reels, no pun intended, we were invited to meetings of the county board, Comhaltas, and we sort of ran with the idea and we were pushing an open door. They were very, very receptive. It was wonderful.
As parents, Mairead and Chuck have always encouraged and supported their children to participate fully in all the childhood and teenage pursuits that are on offer in and around Ballina. Working closely with Mayo Comhaltas, they've been instrumental in getting the Cuimsiú Inclusive Fleadh competition off the ground. They received backing from Mayo-based organisation ARC, who support families of children with disabilities. Over 20 young people got the opportunity to take part in the inaugural Mayo County Cuimsiú competition. For the Dunford family, seeing Hannah take part was a dream come true, but more importantly, it was about equality and fairness that has not only benefited their family, but other families throughout the county. On the day of the County Fleadh, there was the usual sense of excitement and nerves for the participants, but there was also joy amongst those who came to St Mary's Secondary School, where the Cuimsiú competition was being held. Mayo Comhaltas pulled out all the stops to make this special competition possible, and while there might have been some initial reservations, on the day the Fleadh PRO, with support from Hannah's parents, ensured it all went smoothly.
From the highest level of Comhaltas, we're encouraged to be inclusive. There was a fear, a fear certainly at first. Our biggest fear was that while we had the best intentions in the world, We were a little bit afraid that, you know, we might say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing, but I certainly knew that because Mairead and Chuck were involved, that this was the right thing to do, but we also had their full backing, and we were going to get this right. What was needed was a competition. It wasn't a token event, it wasn't a medals for all, it was an actual competition, the same as everybody else.
There's some accommodations, I suppose, that we have made. So, for instance, things like clapping would be a natural response to have at the end of a performance. But, you know, sounds like that, you know, could startle a competitor, or, you know, might make them a little bit uneasy. So, you know, I suppose you're looking at the structure of the competition that's there, and then you're just adapting it a little bit to the different competitors that are taking part. So things like blinds, things like audience, no audience, the clapping, as I say, is a big one. Even the adjudication, we don't write anything, or, you know, we're completely focused on the competitor at all stages during their performance. So, you know, while it is a flat competition, you know, there's one or two little things that we have sort of changed to give the competitor their best chance and to really bring their best performance forward.
The competitors are also sent a social story before arriving at the competition venue. It's a tool which helps them to learn about the social situation and prepares them for the experience. A sensory and quiet room has also been set up for competitors who wish to relax before their competition. More than 30 participants ranging in age from under 12 to over 18 are taking part in the competition this year. Conor Murtha had good news to share with his music teacher after he took home gold for his concertina performance. What tune were you playing for us there, Conor?
Little good double jig.
And have you been practicing a lot for the competition today?
Well, yeah. I've been practicing. I have.
The competition here today is, I see it as supremely important. One of the biggest things in Comhaltas for a very long time. And it's all thanks to Hannah starting all of this last year. But what I found extraordinary is that last year I was in floods of tears from the beginning, because I made no secret of it. That was two of the most significant minutes of my life, listening to him play last year. Not about winning or anything else, but simply competing with the confidence he has. And I'm back this year totally blasé about it. I'm delighted that he won it again. But that's what's so important about it this year, that it is now part of the competition. It's run of the mill in Mayo. And the important thing is that it starts in every other county in Ireland, and that in the second year it will be a run of the mill. And that grandfathers like myself will be able to experience, and the whole members of the family will be able to experience what I experienced last year and what I experienced again today with him winning first prize again today. But I'm playing so beautifully. It doesn't matter whether he won any prize. It's the way in which he plays it.
Following on from the success of the Cuimsiú competition, inclusive music sessions have been taking place at venues across County Mayo. The Cuimsiú participants meet and perform together, which has formed friendships and built confidence. Some local music teachers have also been running inclusive classes for some years now. Conor Goldrick was warmly welcomed back to his music class with Teresa O'Grady, who's been teaching Conor in group lessons since 2019.
What did you win?
I went to gold medals.
Very good. And what was this one for? One was for your tin whistle
And my fiddle.
certificate of achievement at the Fleadh. Does he deserve a round of applause? I think he does.
Groups in counties Clare and Kerry have rolled out similar competitions, and it's hoped by increased awareness, the Cuimsiú competition can be held at every county Fleadh.
Hopefully every county will have it in Ireland, 32 counties. Then North America, England, Scotland, wherever. I think Comhaltas have branches in 22 countries. So wherever people come to Ireland for the All-Ireland Fleadh, the hope is that they'll come from all over the world. So maybe that little question from Hannah in Achill might have changed the course of lots of people's lives that have additional needs for the better, hopefully.
So how did Hannah fare out in this year's competition?
Well done. Wow. Good on you.
So in first place in our 15 to 18 concertina is Hannah.
Back home at the Dunford kitchen table, proud parents Mairead and Chuck sum up what Cuimsiú means for them.
A huge moment for us, a huge moment for her. And she got to play with her brother in the competition, which was lovely, because that chance never arose before for Hannah.
And that was actually a big thing for us, that Hannah finally got an adjudicator sheet, do you know, and it was a big thing for her.
So it was wonderful. It was like, I saw it as a historical occasion. Our music now and our culture is accessible for all, which is the way it should be.
Yeah.
A simple question from Hannah started a conversation, and now she hasn't just found her own stage, but helped build one where everyone has a chance to shine.